Hey again, today's practice is going to string together all of the standing postures or poses that we learned. So if you have a block, that would be helpful for this practice. If you don't have a block, you can always grab a hardback book and it'll do the same thing as a block would. So I invite you to go ahead and join me. Maybe the feet are just outside of the hips, standing up tall here, and we'll start with focusing on the breath here. Taking an inhale and exhale it out. Inhale and exhale it out. Taking one more inhale and exhale, side on out. Great. This time we inhale, bringing the hands to meet at the top. Grab your wrist and step to the right and lean to the right side, taking a side stretch here. Remembering to inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And on the exhale, open the arms up to a Y and we're coming over to the other side. Taking an inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we're opening up to a Y again. This time, open and turn to the right, taking a twist here, just as we were if we were to be seated. And then inhale through the center and come over to the left side. Great, now just kind of swinging the arms back and forth. Maybe you pivot on the toe just to loosen up the upper body some more. And then return back to center. This time we bring the right hand over to the left ear and just slightly tilt your head over to the right side. Left arm extends out if you want more of a stretch, or it can stay by your side. Taking an inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And on the exhale, bringing the neck back to neutral and we switch sides. Left hand comes to the right ear this time. Right arm stretched out or right by your side. Chest is lifted and we're grounded in our feet. Taking an inhale and exhale it out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we return back to center, this time taking neck rolls, just taking the neck up and around. Remembering to connect our breath here. So maybe you take an inhale as you go one way and exhale as you go the other. Taking two more of these neck rolls. And go ahead and join back to a neutral. This time, tops of the fingers are going to touch the shoulder blades. And we're just going to go up, back, and around with our shoulders. If keeping your fingertips on the shoulders feels uncomfortable, you can always come out of it and get the same stretch. And then we'll switch directions here. Remembering to breathe. Great, I invite you to come back to a neutral position. And this time we're twisting open to the right side again. If it's super uncomfortable to have your hands on the shoulders, feel free to open up the arms here. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, come back to center. And let's take it on the left side here. Really warming up that upper body. Taking an inhale. And exhale it out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we come back to center. And then wiggle the arms out. The shoulders might be burning right now. And from here, I invite you to join me at the top of your mat. And from here, I invite you to join me at the top of your mat, taking an inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to make this feel comfortable for you. Walking the feet outside of the hips here. And then take your right hand, grab your left elbow. Left hand grabs the right elbow. Ragdoll pose. Just gently rock side to side. Loosening up the shoulders some more here. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, coming back to that fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands slide up the shins. And exhale, forward fold. Root those feet down, and we're gonna rise all the way back up to the top for mountain pose. Now just take a moment here to find stillness and to check in with your breath. The breath is a great indicator. If it starts to become more shallow or you feel your heart racing, it might be an indicator to ease back in some of the poses. If it feels pretty steady, feel free to take the options to ramp up a little bit if you'd like. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So remember those warrior ones that we had? Well, they're coming back. So we're gonna root that right foot down, step the left foot back. Inhale the arms up to warrior one. Hands will meet at the top, taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we're gonna peel our arms back, taking a tricep stretch here. Moving super slow. Taking an inhale. And exhale, hands come right back up. Inhale. And exhale, drop the hands to the tricep stretch. Taking one more. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, drop them. Great, arms come back up. And we're gonna cartwheel the hands down into a low lunge here. Feel free to drop the knee and untuck the toes for crescent lunge. Hands can come up to a block or your hands can be up in the air. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, I invite you to bring the left hand down to the earth or a block and shoot that right hand up to the ceiling here, taking a twist. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll return back to that crescent lunge and come back up to a standing forward fold here. From here, we'll bring the hands to the hips and then slowly rise up. The right foot's gonna stay planted and we're gonna step the left foot back. Not as far back as you would for that warrior one, but your feet are still gonna be on two different planes. We're taking pyramid pose or a variation of it. So go ahead and hinge at the hips here. Coming down to pyramid pose. Feel free to grab that block and put it on the outside of the foot if that feels good. For pyramid pose, you can always bend that front knee to make this more comfortable. Taking an inhale and exhale it on out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we're coming back to that forward fold here. Inhale, halfway lift, hands slide up the shins. And exhale, forward fold. Root those feet down and we're coming all the way back up. And let's try it on the other side. Left foot plants down, right foot steps back for warrior one. Inhale those arms up, hands meet at the top. Exhale as you extend the arms back. Inhale as the arms are up. And exhale, extend them to tricep stretch. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, tricep stretch. Last time, inhale, arms up. And this time we're cartwheeling the hands down, coming to that crescent lunge. Drop that back knee. Feel free to grab your block or book and come up to crescent lunge here. Hands can come up if you like or stay here on the block. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, I invite you to bring that right hand down to the block or the earth, and the left hand goes up to the ceiling, taking a twist. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we come back to that crescent lunge. Make your way up into a standing forward fold. Remember, you can use the block here as well. Inhale, halfway lift. We exhale, forward fold. Root those feet down, hands come to the hips. We slowly roll up. And we're going to take pyramid pose. Left foot comes forward. Right foot steps back. Just one big step, not the great big lunge for warrior one. Hands come to the hips. We slowly hinge down, finding our way to a block. Remember, you can bend that front knee as much as you need to make this feel comfortable for pyramid pose. Feeling this all in the hamstrings and being sure not to hold any tension in the neck. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale, go ahead and come back to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Root those feet down, rise all the way back up to the top. And step out long on your mat so your feet can be out wide. And then take an inhale here. And exhale, drawing the arms down the cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, draw them down the cactus. Great. From here, we interlace the hands. And we inhale, bringing the hands up. And exhale, round the spine like you're giving someone a bear hug. Inhale, arms up. And we exhale, round the spine. This time we break the arms open and poke the chest out. And interlace the hands again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round the spine. This time we break open the arms, poke the chest out, and the hands come back together. Last time, interlace the hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round the spine. Break open the hands, poke out the chest, and then shake it on out if those shoulders are burning. Gonna take a wide leg forward fold. So I would recommend bringing that block just in front of you. I invite you to bring the hands to the hips. We'll slowly hinge down. Hands can come to the block or the earth. Taking an inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This time the left hand stays down on the block or the earth and the right hand comes up to the ceiling, taking a twist. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, right hand comes back down. This time the left hand goes up. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we'll bring both hands down. Invite you to bring the hands on the hips and then slowly, slowly, slowly come on back up. Taking a big inhale. And exhale. This time join me at the back of your mat. And we're going to add on to that warrior one just a little bit. So the right foot plants down, left foot steps back. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands behind us and clasp them together, or you can just hold the hands behind you if that feels uncomfortable. If you're taking the clasp, it looks like this, chest is lifted. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale, slowly releasing the arms back up, and we open up to warrior two. Taking some time to adjust here. Right toes are facing one way, left toes are at a right angle. Chest is lifted, arms are out wide. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, slide that left hand down the left leg. Humble warrior. Or reverse warrior, sorry. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, elbow comes to the top of the thigh and we lean over for extended right angle, or feel free to bring the block on the inside of your foot if that feels better. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale we'll come back up to warrior two. Head and come back to that wide leg forward fold here. Just for a moment. And then we'll walk our hands over to the left side into a low lunge here. Adjust the foot as you need to because we're taking it up to warrior one. Right heel spins down, press up off the block or the earth, and up to warrior one. Taking an inhale. And on the exhale, we interlace the hands if that feels good for you. If not, hands are behind you. Taking an inhale. And exhale, slowly release the hands back up. Big inhale here. On the exhale, we open up to warrior two. Right hand slides down the right thigh, chest is lifted. Taking a reverse warrior. Inhale, coming back up to warrior two. And on the exhale, the left elbow comes to the top of the thigh for extended side angle, or you can go ahead and bring a block near the foot to help with stability. Taking an inhale, and on the exhale, coming back up to that warrior two. Taking our wide leg forward fold one more time. Hands come to the hips and we slowly rise back up. Head and step the feet together. And then I invite you to bring one hand to the chest, one to the belly if that feels good. If not, you can keep the hands beside you. And we're going to take a 4-part breath here just to close this out. Taking an inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, side out, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and exhale it all out. 2, 3, 4. This time we inhale, hands come to meet at the top. And exhale, hands meet at heart center. Take a moment here to express gratitude to you and your body for all that you were just able to do. Taking one more inhale. And on the exhale, we bring the hands down. As always, thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope that you're able to be proud of yourself for moving through those standing postures. It's not easy. Just because you're not doing the up and down of the sun salutations, it's not easy, and I hope that you are really able to tap into your own power today.